What's going on, everyone? It's Gabriel Santos. Sorry about that. It's Gabriel Santos from gfsantos.com. We got a nice little background here. And in today's video, I want to share with you how to break the habit of smoking weed every day. So, if you're watching this, my assumption is that you're someone who smokes weed every day, and you want to, for whatever reason, create a new habit of not smoking weed every day so that you can do something else. And it must be that if you want to stop smoking weed every day, there must be some kind of reason why, whether it's because you want to be more productive, or you want to save more money, or you just want to feel like you have more control in your life. Okay. So a short piece of background on me. I used to smoke weed every day, 3 times a day, spending like at least $40 a week on it. And it got to the point for me where I recognized that smoking weed every day was not serving me. But despite knowing that, I still couldn't stop, right? And so I was spending money, I was, spending time just being stoned and playing video games, and I gained weight, and my grades dropped. Currently, at the time of this video, I'm 26. I graduated college about 3 years ago. And right now I'm a certified professional life coach. I'm a blogger. I have a YouTube channel. I made my own book. I wrote my own book called Marijuana Mindfulness, which you can buy in the description if you're interested. But back to the topic of this video, how to break the habit of not smoking every day. So, in my experience, before we talk strategy, before we talk tools, before we talk mindset, what is important is you really, before you jump into it, you ask yourself, like, how serious are you about this? Because the one thing that we want to avoid, what I want you to avoid, and what I assume you want to avoid, is failing. Like, we don't want you to say, yes, I'm going to break the habit, and then to fail, to quit, to give up, whether it's tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, or however long. That's what we want to avoid. Okay, and so really take the time to ask yourself, like, how serious am I about this venture? Is this just for show? Am I just gonna try? Right? Because if you're someone who's already tried many times to break this habit but failed, and what trying and failing looks like is, you say you're not gonna smoke for a week, and then within that first week you smoke, and then you go back to smoking every day like you did before. That's not what we want. What we want is sustainable change, okay? So like I said, the first thing you want to do is ask yourself, like, how dead ass serious am I about this? Like, am I actually gonna do what it takes? Okay, so that's number one, okay? Because you'll notice that there's like a part of you that low-key is like, kind of like not serious. Some of you, right? That's what I experienced, okay? Number two is, get that you're not perfect, and that the goal is not to be perfect, okay? The goal is to create change, okay? So for example, let's say the goal was to smoke only 2 times a week, okay? Let's say 1 week you did it 4 times. That doesn't mean the whole operation is blown, okay? That doesn't mean you're a failure. That doesn't mean the whole operation is blown. Doesn't mean that, okay? All you have to do is just recognize, like, okay, so shoot, my goal was 2, I did it 4 times, right? Didn't quite meet the mark, okay? But just in a very systematic, objective way, let's analyze, like, okay, so what did I do that had it be 4 times a week, and what could I do to make it 3 times a week, or 2, and it's just a learning process. This is a process, guys. It's not about being perfect. It's not about, failure only happens when you quit and never move forward again, So I promise, well, I don't promise, I can't guarantee anything, but based on my own experience, you'll certainly get to where you want to be, as long as you just, be pragmatic about it, and not be all about being perfect, okay? And the last thing, I guess, to cap out this video, there's other ways, other strategies, other tools, other mindset pieces that, I can give you, but just to keep this video kind of short, the last thing, which is a practical step advice thing is ask yourself, what can I do to ensure my success? Another question that goes along with this is, what can I do to leverage taking action? So what a lot of people do is they'll either hire a coach, like putting skin in the game. Like, how can you really know that you're serious? Like, how can you demonstrate to yourself that you're actually serious this time? What are you going to do differently other than just saying it and writing it on a piece of paper? What are you actually going to do? Like, how are you going to create skin in the game? Because for me, sorry, I'm moving something on my phone. For me, what didn't work was, like, you know, I would often just throw all my weed and all my paraphernalia away. Like, I'm done, right? Like, that would be my go-to action. That wasn't, you know, that's part of it, but that wasn't the action that's like, I know I'm serious, because after a while that was just like for show, right? You know, who can you, like, you know that feeling when someone's like, I bet you can't, and like you literally follow through on whatever you said you're gonna do because you just want to prove them wrong? Like, find something that will get you to that energy, like that kind of like, I'm gonna make this happen no matter what. Because it really is an energy along with everything else, where you're just game on, like, I'm gonna make this happen, like, no matter what, I'm gonna make this happen. So what can you do to really, you know, if you had the energy of being 100% committed, what action would you take today that would demonstrate and fall in line with you being 100% committed? If you really want to be game, you know, I don't know, like, announce it on social media, or announce it to your best friends, or what are some other ideas? I mean, hire someone to hold you accountable. Essentially, do whatever you need to do to let go of whatever BS strategy that hasn't been working, and in its place, pick a strategy that you think will work, that will have you stay 100% committed, okay? But that's it for today, guys. Make sure that you're serious, number one. Number two, understand that it's not about being perfect, and that you can analyze, you know, if the goal was 3 times a week and you did it 7 times a week, just analyze, okay, what can I do differently? How can I improve this? And 3, take an action today, right now after this video, that will demonstrate to yourself, to your soul, body, mind, and emotions that you are 1000% serious. All right, that's it for today, guys. Gabriel Santos from gfsantos.com. Buy the book Marijuana Mindfulness, link in the description. And I hope everything is well with y'all, and I'll see you next video. Peace.